Hi, my name is Donnie,
And I'm Melly.
and you're listening to your typical podcast. The
Your
best
typical.
podcast is the best podcast out there. I'm just saying.
It really is.
Did you listen to the last episode?
Did you though?
Because we got 50 listeners. I'm just
Period.
saying. I'm just saying. We did that, and honestly, I think personally, so technically, actually, the way that we're talking, so our last episode that we released was episode 6, I believe. Right.
Yeah.
Um, but as when you hear this, we're gonna have an episode 7. So episode 6 is what we're talking about,
Right.
and it was so good. And I appreciate all the shares and likes and comments, and I just want people to continue to do that because I think that just gets our podcast out there. It gets
Yeah.
us some listeners that maybe haven't heard it before. It makes people go back and listen and all that, and we just appreciate you all.
For sure.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. It's my weekend, so I'm excited. And yeah, I've been obsessed, obviously, because you were here last weekend with this Texas Chainsaw Massacre game.
I was
So
gonna ask you about that. I was gonna say that because okay, so I'm gonna tell you this.
okay.
So let all you know, because Melinda was talking shit last week, I did actually go to her house for Labor Day.
Yes, he did.
So she can stop talking crap. And she had me play this Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. I'm not gonna lie. As I was playing it, it was giving 2007.
Oh,
So I was
no
like,
fucking way.
this game feels a little old.
Wow.
But whatever. I was playing it. It was fine. I
Yeah,
did
you got to
not.
get used to it.
I did not win at all.
It was fun though.
And the premise of the game. I mean, you could probably explain it better than I can. So you explain it.
Yeah, you can it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, so it's like the movie. You can either be a victim and try to escape their little house or slaughterhouse, or you can be a part of the family and try to kill people. Me and my
And the
boyfriend
and the
switch back and
family,
forth.
the family is the serial killer. So like, what are
Yeah.
they like? I don't know what their names are.
There's like a hitchhiker, Leatherface, cook, sissy. There's 4 family members you can be.
Oh, what you call
Um,
me?
oh,
No, okay.
that's their name. And then there's like 5 or 6 victims, but there's 3 killers and 4 victims in each round. Um, and yeah, you either kill them all to win if you're the family, or you escape to win if you're the victim. It's pretty fun. I really like it.
Yeah. So I failed as the victim. Um,
Yeah.
I think I did seconds. I just wasn't moving very quietly.
Yeah.
I didn't master it because Melinda would be like, do this quietly. I'm like, this taking too long. I gotta go. And then I died. So,
Yeah.
and
It's like
then
red all over.
as the family, as a serial killer person, I also didn't do well because like I felt like it was hard to find people.
Yeah. And you
But
were Leatherface too, so I feel like that is hard because he can't get through cracks and stuff.
maybe it comes though with playing it more. But what I was
Yeah.
gonna say with that game is that so I was because some Melinda was like, you can play it too, and we can play together. She has an Xbox and I have a PS4. So I'm like, okay. So I went to go look it up. Tell me why the game is $40. I was like, oh,
Oh, it
I thought it would
is.
be like 5.
It's free on I play on the Xbox like Game Pass thing that RJ pays
Mhm.
for. So it has like a bunch of games on the cloud and it's technically free, I guess.
I wonder if it will be the same for the PS4. I don't. I mean, there's a similar thing.
I was not
Um,
expecting $40 though. That is crazy.
I was like, how about I'm not gonna buy this? At
Yeah.
least not right now.
It's not a story mode or anything. It's just all online. So yeah.
But yeah, so it is not my forte.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
that's okay. You can just come over again and we can play it.
yeah, maybe we'll see. Um, so one thing I wanted to talk about today because I've had some strong feelings. This is probably the quickest we'll go into our topic.
Yeah, no break or nothing.
Nope, we're just going right in. You're getting it raw today
Ooh.
because I have a lot of shit to talk. It's friendships. Because like one thing that I mean I want to talk about it, and obviously you can chime in too, but I want to talk about it because fun fact, I actually recently just passed my 3 year anniversary of living in Chicago.
Ooh, ooh.
And one thing that I've learned is that because like as a kid and going to high school and college, you find friends because you guys are doing the same thing. You're going to the same places. And one thing that I've been like struggling with, I guess, not struggling is the wrong word, but the one thing that I've been having complications with is making new friends. And when I say new friends, I don't mean because it's easy to meet people, it's easy to be like, oh, let's be friends, whatever.
Yeah.
Genuine friends. Like I honestly think like one of the things that I've been like encountering is just not having genuine people around you. And I'm just sick of it.
Yeah. It is
I'm
hard.
sick of fake ass bitches. I don't know
Ooh,
that's just
say
how
their names.
that's just how it goes. Because like um Melly, like this one girl I know, her name is Melly. No, but like really though, it's like one thing that I've learned, and I think it's different because obviously, like, I don't know if you guys remember from our first podcast, so me and Melly have been friends for since 2010.
Yeah.
So so 13 years. So truthfully, and we've had arguments before. Not anything too bad, but like truthfully, I don't think there's anything that you could do that I'm gonna be like, fuck you, I don't ever want to be your friend again.
Yeah.
Like there'll be very few things because truthfully, we've just already built the foundation of our friendship.
Yeah.
But the problem that I've been encountering is that these people that I've known for 1 year, 1.5 years, trying to do some shady ass shit, and I'm like, I don't know you from nobody.
Yeah.
Therefore, I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna be friends with you anymore. Period. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I didn't think our friendship was that fragile. I'm like, babe, I don't know you.
Yeah, to begin with. Like,
Yeah, I'm like, we're not that close. Like, truthfully, like, we don't have that foundation. So if I already feel like 1 year in, you're already acting funny, nah, I'm good.
yeah.
I'm good, love. Enjoy. So that's been like one thing that I've been like encountering. I mean, here's one example. I'm not gonna use their name, but I don't give a fuck, and I'm gonna talk about this story explicitly because I don't give a fuck.
Oh, go ahead now.
So whoever knows me, y'all gonna know who I'm gonna talk about, but I'm not gonna say their name. So let's just say this person, we can call them Sarah.
Okay.
She has decided that she wanted to be a full-time artist, which is great. Great for her. I'm not jealous or anything like that. You do you. I do me. Again, it's not anything that affects me.
Yeah.
So she decided that she was going to quit her job and she was going to be a nomad. Again, I don't care.
Yeah.
But one thing that I did notice is that her and again maybe I just have a skewed or minimalist idea of this, so you can kind of chime in if you feel like I'm like, oh, you should think about it this way. But her view of getting through this nomad, no job, full-time artist life is just living off of other people.
Yeah, that's what
So
a
like,
nomad.
but like
I mean,
living off of other people in the sense of like staying at people's houses.
yeah, like they move from
We're
place to place, right?
literally requiring on other people.
Yeah.
I don't really, again, not that I have an issue with it. I don't really agree with that
Right.
personally. Like, I think like all of us as people work hard for the things we have. So, what makes you think you can just not do anything and
Yeah.
just live off other people? But again, not that I'm hating on that. Whatever you do, you're not gonna do that to me.
Mhm.
But when she did that, when she decided that, she decided to go to New York for 2 weeks. And this kind of maybe this is like a kind of an Emma the asshole story. So she went to New York for 2 weeks, but the one thing is that she has a dog. So
She's
she
a
literally,
nomad with a dog.
so this is where her story gets interesting. So she literally came to me and she's like, "Hey, I don't have anyone to watch my dog. I'm going to New York for 2 weeks. I was like, because like two things. One, she didn't really live close to me, but two, I just really want to watch someone's dog for 2 whole weeks. Like I have my own dog.
Yeah.
um, and her dog is not like a nice dog, so it's not like I could bring her dog to my house with my
Hmm.
dog. I would have to go to her house every day. But she didn't have anyone, so I'm like, fine, whatever. So I get to her house as we're doing the exchange, and when I tell you, her dog looked like it hadn't eaten for like weeks.
OMG.
Her dog was so skin bone. I could see the dog's bones.
Oh no.
And I'm like, and again, like I'm like, how dare you put me in this situation? Because like I don't want to be walking around with your dog as if I am not feeding this dog that's not mine.
Right.
Um, but secondly, I'm like, I mean again, I have a dog, so I feel bad when I see stuff like that. Like it
Yeah.
breaks my heart to like see someone not taking care of their dog. So she's like, please watch her. And I'm like, okay, fine. Like she has no other choice. I'm being a good friend. I do it. So again, she's gone for 2 weeks. About 3 days in, I'm like, this is not going to work. It's taking me 30 minutes to get to her house, which means it takes me 30 minutes to get there, 30 minutes to leave. I was going twice a day. Every time I went to her house, her dog shit all over the house, pissed all over the house. Clearly, this dog's not being taken care
Was
of
it her
because
house or was it somebody else's
it was her
house?
house. It was before
Okay.
she was an old man.
Okay,
And it's
gotcha.
like, so I messaged her and I was like, hey, I don't think this is gonna work. Like you're not. I mean, you just didn't really leave me in a good. Like, truthfully, like if anyone ever watched my dog, I would try to at least leave them in the best circumstance to care for my dog. So like
Yeah.
extra food, extra like anything that they need, like sweets,
Right.
treats, shampoo, whatever. I will leave it all out so they can easily find it, and I'll
Yeah.
make my house clean. Like her house was filthy.
Wait.
Filthy, filthy, filthy. Her house is filthy already, minus the dog. So even if I wanted to be like, okay, let me just stay at her house is not clean enough for anyone to even live there.
Yeah.
Truthful. And again, not me being shady, but it's just being truthful.
Right.
So long story short, so I told her like, I think you might need to find someone else to watch your dog. She didn't. She didn't really. I honestly don't even think she tried. But whatever.
Wait,
She comes back. Well, one other thing that I want to point out too, this bitch didn't even give her dog food.
I'm sorry.
So her dog was out of food. Maybe so. Again, she left for 2 weeks. So let's say she left on Sunday. By Wednesday, her dog is out of food,
Oh my god.
and
Did she
she.
pay you to?
Okay, and this is where the fucking the annoying part comes in. So I told her on Sunday, like, hey, your dog doesn't have enough food to make it to the even to the end of the week. She didn't
Mhm.
even send me the money for the food. So I'm like, okay. So
You should not have a dog.
her dog ran out of food, and I felt bad, but I'm like, I'm not getting your dog food. You need to send me money for your dog's food. So she
Yeah.
finally did the next day, and then she's like, did she eat last night? No, bitch, you didn't send me the money. There's no
Right.
money, there's no food. Period. I have the money to go buy food, but I'm not gonna do that. And then like the lying, she's like, well, my dog's so skinny because I took her to the vet and she had an infection. And I'm like, babe, huh? You don't even have money to pay for food, but you took your dog to the vet to find out. No, it's not true.
Yeah.
Just be a real bitch. Like truthfully, just be real. But regardless of that, I'm not really what
So
I'm.
did you at day 3? Did you stop like going to
No,
the
because
dog?
again, I didn't. I mean, what am I gonna do? Just be like, well, your dog's on her own. Good luck.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna do that. I still went over there, and again, she told me she was gonna pay me, so I'm like, whatever. So tell me why. So she comes home. Truthfully, like, I was annoyed with her because she was home later than she said she was. I had
Mhm.
work, and I just had to leave my keys I had to leave her keys at my house because I didn't have time to like cater to her coming, like getting her keys. I showed her
Yeah.
where they were. I took a picture of them. I hid them in the laundry room. When she got to my house, I buzzed her in, blah, 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 blah. And she literally said to me, I'm going to pay you when I can. Mind you, this bitch made a GoFundMe to
Wow.
fund her artist dreams, whatever. So in my head, I could see how much money is in there. I'm like, you could give me my money, but whatever. I'm gonna pay you when I can.
Wow.
Tell me why she has not talked to me since that day. So she's kind of ghosted me. So last night, I was feeling a little,
Wait,
like
how long ago was that?
3 months ago,
Okay.
in the
Where'd you
end of
guys
June.
meet?
The end of June. You know this person. We met doing
Okay.
a show that you saw
Okay, gotcha.
that is about paying money to your loved
I
one.
am aware.
um. So yesterday I'm truthfully, I just don't like the idea. Again, like and this is why I'm saying like people who like real friends versus people who aren't your real friends. If I owed you money, Melon, I mean, literally, it just happened.
OMG,
But
I
we
just
bought,
realized who you were talking about.
yeah. But like, if I
Wow.
owed you money, what I would do is, and honestly, actually, let's use a different example. You owe me money because for the Beyonce tickets.
Hmm.
Sure, I text you like, bitch, send me my money. But it
Yeah.
wasn't a thing. It literally wasn't an issue. We
Yeah.
borrowed money from each other before. And if you didn't have the money, and it has happened before, or vice versa, me too,
Yeah.
I've literally been like, hey, can I borrow $50? I'm not gonna be able to
Right.
pay you back for a month.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not, but I will get you. And you'll be like, you reach out to me like, don't think I forgot about your money. I still got
Right.
you on this day. So tell me, if someone owes you money, granted, even if I just charge her $10 a day, and that's low because I travel an hour twice. So like it took me 3 hours a day to watch her fucking dog.
For 2 weeks,
2 weeks.
14 days.
So even if I charge her $10 a day, she would only owe me $140.
Yeah.
If you owe someone money that you could not pay, what would you do? Would you just
I
not
would,
say anything?
no, that's fucked up. That's like ghosting them. And that will, like, what if you need help again? Like, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I would tell the person because you're, that's just so fucked up. Because it's not like, oh, can I borrow some money? It's like, oh, can I have your service to watch my dog, to
Mm-hmm.
drive, and to do all this? And then you're not doing anything. Um,
Exactly.
so yeah, she should at least reach out. Like if she doesn't have the money, say, sorry, I don't have the money. I appreciate
Mhm.
you watching the dog. Like I know it was fucked up, blah blah blah. You
So
know,
that's what
do a
she
little
did.
extra.
So initially, I will say she did say something similar. She said, "I
Okay.
will pay you when I can get my GoFundMe money out. Whatever. Thank you for watching my dog." I mean, I didn't realize till yesterday when I messaged her because I chose violence last night. But I didn't respond. Again, not because I was like annoying her or anything, ignoring her. I just didn't respond. It was the Snapchat. Who cares?
Yeah.
And mind you, 2 days later, so she came back on like the 29th. On the 4th of July, like the 3rd or 2nd, I had a barbecue at my house because I had just moved and I invited her. I literally texted her. And she's like, oh, I can't come because my shower's something, whatever. Um, so yesterday, so mind you, this is 3 months ago. Have not heard from her since then. And mind you, she owes me at least $140. I
Yeah,
feel
at
like it should be
least.
more. I feel like it should be more, double that probably, but whatever. So
Bless you.
I messaged her on Snapchat and I was like, and again, not even in a mean way, because I would probably say this to you. And I actually probably did last week, something similar. I'm like, I messaged her and I was like, so you're not gonna pay me, or
Oh,
like what's going on? And she's like, oh, I thought you were mad at me and avoiding me.
even if I was, bitch, still pay me.
Exactly. But also I've reached out to you
And
since this
invited
day.
you. Right.
So how am I? And
Oh,
why am I avoiding you when you owe me money, bitch? Why would I be avoiding you? It really
and I
didn't
just
fucking make
invited you to my
sense.
barbecue. Like,
It doesn't make sense. Like, why would I do that? That literally does not make sense. And I said that. I was like, no, I literally invited you to my barbecue. And she's like, well, yeah, I thought it was weird because you were avoiding me and ignoring me. I'm like,
what?
it was lit, and I shit you not. I literally sent her a receipt. She came and picked up her keys on June 29th. I invited her to the barbecue at my house that day on July 2nd. If I was like, when was I
Oh
ignoring
my,
you?
oh my
When?
God.
When? Because if I was ignoring you, you wouldn't have got your keys back, probably. Just
Right.
thinking. So I'm like, it doesn't make sense. So she's like, well, I just got weird energy, so I thought I'd just leave you alone. So I'm
Without
like,
my money.
okay, so where's my money then? If that's the
Right.
case. And she's like, oh, I don't have it right now. And I'm like, it's been 3 months. So like, truthfully, and I even told her, I was like, a real bitch
Oh,
would be like, hey Donnie, I don't have the money. I will get you the money. I promise. I'm so sorry. It sucks. I know. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. So,
no.
and
And you
she's
got
like,
$20
"What?"
in your pocket or something. You got something
Exactly.
you can cough
I
up.
see her going out to dinner. I see her doing all the things she want to do. Again, not my business, but it's just point. I'm not stupid,
Yeah.
essentially. So I'm like, okay. So what is it? Was I ignoring you, or don't you, or do you not have the money? Because those are two
Right.
different reasons. So then she like goes into this thing where like you don't know what I've been through over the last months. I had to do this
Oh
and that
my
and this and that.
God.
I'm like, okay, so which is the reason? Have you been through a lot? You don't got the money, or I was avoiding you and you didn't decide to pay me. Again, either one of the three reasons don't feel a valid reason to not pay your friend for
Yeah.
doing a service for you for
Right.
2 fucking weeks. One, but two is just like, so you're trying to be a nomad and you want to fucking abuse the people that are helping you out.
Yeah.
You're gonna be sleeping on the streets, hon. Pretty soon, I'm sure. Not even and again, not that I'm trying to be an asshole or anything, but truthfully, you can't burn bridges and then expect to get things from people.
Yeah.
And
And also,
then
I truly believe like you put in what you give out. So, like, if she wants to be a full-time artist or whatever, like, you doing shitty stuff to people, I feel like it's going to come back to you. But
exactly. And she
whatever.
even after I said something, she blocked me
OMG. That is
on
insane.
everything. So I'm sure honestly, I mean, I'm not gonna say her name. I'm not gonna tarnish our podcast because I was gonna say, honestly,
Yeah,
let's say this
don't.
bitch name. Sarah, mind you. For those out there listening, if you just want to know who it is, let's just say I played in a show recently, not recently, but a few years ago, um, during the time of rag, and someone was an understudy for a girl named Sarah. That's all I'll say. But like, isn't it? I mean, again, I could be wrong. Like, I could have been. I guess I could have reached out nicer. But again, like, no, I'm not gonna. Like, I'm so sick of being nice to people who just don't give a fuck, and it's clear. Like, why
Yeah.
am I being nice to you and you owe me money? And again, all you have to do is be like, "Hey, Donnie, I know it's been a week. I don't have it yet. I'm still working on it. Hey,
Yeah, like
Donnie,
keep me
fuck
updated.
yeah, keep. If to me, someone who ghosts you when they owe you money, what does that sound like?
A scam.
Like they don't want to pay you.
A scammer.
Yeah, I'm like, so, and then she just, one of my friends, because I got spies everywhere. One thing
Oh,
y'all know about me, keep a receipt.
eyes
She
and ears.
she made her Facebook status. If you feel someone has done you wrong, try reaching out and seeing what's going on before assuming the worst and being reckless with your words. You really have no idea what people are going through. How
You
about I
don't
don't give a fuck
either.
about what if I need the money?
Right.
So
I'm
because you're
sorry,
going
you're an
through shit,
artist too. Like you're not
yeah.
full time, but you still like I
I
mean,
just feel like the misconception is like, and and this is one reason why like the people who I met in Chicago, not everyone, but like a lot of the newer friends that I met, I really can't rock with like that because it's like they have the misconception that just because you see me have things, you see me doing things, I have worked hard for every single thing that I have.
yeah.
Everything. I have not gotten any handouts. I have not slept on anyone's couch. I have not made someone watch my dog for free. I haven't done anything like that. Everything that I have, I've worked hard for. If I have someone watch my dog, I mean, even I have a really good friend who always watches my dog. I can't pay her $50 a day to watch my dog, and I know that.
Yeah.
But I always pay her every single time. here's $100. Here's $200. Let me take you out to dinner. Let me
Yeah.
drive you to Milwaukee for free. I know it's not much, but something. Like,
Right.
again, I'm not trying to get over on anyone. And also, mind you, when I go out of town, I'm not going out of town for 3 weeks, 2 weeks. I've been gone for 3 days. So it's like, so it's just, honestly, it's just such a weird thing. And it's like, people want you to feel bad for them. But how
Yeah.
am I supposed to feel bad for you when you don't give a fuck about how you're treating other people?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't
It's
really make
very
sense.
victim mentality that she has, which is a
Yeah, it's
shame.
like a victim. Like, you're the
Because
victim because I did the work and I didn't get paid, but you're the victim.
I do kind of feel bad for him, but like, yeah, if you want somebody to, do they still have the dog? Do you know?
I think they gave it up to a dog shelter, which
Okay.
honestly, sad for the dog because the dog was so aggressive and all that.
Oh,
They probably put the dog down, but it just like goes to show that she didn't really care about the dog. She didn't
yeah,
train a dog. She didn't take time to spend with the dog. Like, her
yeah.
dog would literally try to attack people walking past on the street.
Oh no.
And it's like, again, like, not saying anything about her as a person, but like, one, you put someone like, again, I know, like, my dog, I will say she's a little barky. That's her biggest thing.
Yeah,
That's
but she's
probably
not.
the biggest, like, I'm saying that's probably the biggest slight with watching my dog. And I will let people know right away, like, she can get a little barky. I'll bring
Yeah,
her cage. Don't be afraid to put her in the cage if she needs to. Like, sometimes she does need the discipline. It's okay. She's used to going in there. Like, don't be scared. Like, I give you permission. Here's
yeah,
this little bark box that I put up in front of her cage if she's being too outrageous. Like, I give people the full scope. And my dog, honestly, is an angel. She's a cat,
she
essentially.
is. She
She
really
literally
is.
doesn't do anything. Like, honestly, she's sitting in the room with me right now, and she has not made a noise because
Yeah,
she just, that's how she rolls. So it's just so weird. And I'm like, again, I'm at the point where and maybe because I've had the same friends for so long, I'm just less tolerant of new people coming in and think they can do whatever they want.
yeah.
Like, it's just not working for me. Like, I'm not here to fuck people over, but I'm also not here to let people fuck me over.
That part.
And I won't let you. So, like, you can block me, you can say whatever you want to, but at the end of the day, like, she even screenshotted our Snapchats. I'm like, well, what are you gonna say? My friend asked for the money that I owed him,
What?
and he doesn't even know what I'm going through.
You sound like a fucking fool, girl.
She
Act a fool,
literally
girl.
is a fool.
Act a fool.
Act the fool, girl. Like, and again, like, to be honest, if you want to really succeed in life, and it's not me being preachy, but it probably sounds like it, and it's something that I've learned. If you really want to succeed in life, you're gonna need a community behind you,
Hmm.
and you can't karma things you what you do to other people comes back to you. You
For sure.
cannot think you're gonna move ahead and just fuck everyone over who you pass by. No,
Yeah. Or if you do want to do that, have those people by your side who are willing to be fucked over. Like,
I mean,
I feel like
maybe.
she knows that. I mean, you guys have been friends. It hasn't been long, but it should have been long enough to know the type of person you are. Like,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
not
not
gonna
gonna
let
let you
anybody
fuck
walk
me
over you.
over.
Yeah,
Exactly. And again, it's not, and you mad because what? Because I asked you for my money?
yeah.
Do you want to fight about it?
And she could at least send something. Like, it, yeah, you don't have to send if you don't have the whole money that you're asking for, but there is, even if you're broke or whatever, there is some money that you can like send, like make a fucking payment plan. I don't know.
Exactly. Again, if
Like,
you actually cared, and this is my biggest thing, if you actually cared, not to even say, I mean, we can't, I don't, we don't have to talk about money this whole time, but like, if you actually cared to pay someone money back that you owe them, you will let them know. It would not be a secret to the person you owe money to. It would
yeah,
not be, I personally, if you owe me money, I shouldn't have to reach out to you about it.
right.
You should be reaching out to me. And truthfully, if you actually cared about the relationship, you will make it clear that you're working on it or you're going to pay it back soon or regardless. Let me, again, hey Donnie, I can't do much. I honestly I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm still living on, I'm still just
Yeah.
trying to figure out things. Can I take you out to dinner? At
Yeah. It's just
least.
the whole situation
Like,
was really like,
I can't afford much, but let's go to Olive Garden. Fuck, I can buy you a drink for right
right.
now, hold you off, anything. I'm like, and again, and this is not the only thing I've done for her. Like, also, like, I'm not trying to throw something back what I've did for other people in their face because the other things I did willingly, but this one I did not.
Yeah.
So that's just tricky. We can take like a quick little break and we can go into more detail about actual um friendships outside of this one situation. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just want to talk a little shit today.
I feel it.
All right. We'll be right back.
And we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. And we're talking about friendships. Donnie just
I was
went
gonna say, are
off.
we talking about friendships or are we just talking about shitty friends?
Right. Well, that could be it. Shitty friends. Yeah. And I had a story, not very similar, but like somebody said they were gonna give me money for doing something and they didn't give me the money. It was $50 though. So it wasn't like too much. And it was like we were in high school too, I think. Or a little bit after high school, maybe. But um one of my friends, you know her. I'm not gonna say her name. I'm not even gonna say a fake name because I don't know. I just don't want it. But anyway,
Let's
so
name her Meg.
bitch,
I,
this
I
is
just
exactly
realized
why.
I just realized we have another person named Megan. It's not Megan.
Right, don't come at Megan like that. She's a baddie. Um, I'm trying to think of like a Karen. Let's call her Karen.
not
So
not Karen.
anyway, so Karen, I felt like okay, so Karen reached out to me one day. Like I was just doing my own thing. She texted me and she was like, "Hey, I need you to like I gave this guy your number. He's gonna call you and ask you if I'm this person. Can you please tell them I'm this person?" I'm like, I don't know the name. It was like some different name that wasn't even close to her name. Let's say like Barbara or something. I don't fucking know. Anyway, so she was like, tell them I'm Barbara, even though she's Karen. So I'm like, okay, like, why? I started asking questions like, why do you want me to do this? And she's like, well, I just need you to do it for me and I'll give you $50. Like, it's nothing. So the guy calls me and I tell him, like, okay, yeah, she's Barbara or whatever. He was like, are you sure? Because I feel like I'm getting my feelings hurt and I just want to make sure I'm talking to this person that I think I'm talking to. And I started feeling like really bad for the guy because I'm like realizing, oh, he's getting catfished, it seems like. Like Karen is I don't know, I guess uploading pictures of herself that's not really herself. And she's talking to this other guy, and like things are getting real. And like she's not FaceTiming him and all this other stuff. And it was when like Catfish, the TV show, was like fresh, like people were catfishing, like it was a thing.
Mhm.
So um, I still kept with the story and I told her, like, no, it's real, even though like after hearing his side, it was definitely fake. And then that was that. He didn't reach out to me again. But the bitch never gave me $50. And a part of me wanted to like text the guy and be like, no, she's lying. But I never did because I feel like she was catfishing like so many other people. Like he was probably just a pawn in like a bigger game. But yeah, I am still kind of friends with her though. Not really. Like we don't talk as often, but I just feel like that's because she is in a different area. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Wow, what a person.
Do you know who I'm talking? You can go ahead and say her name.
Karen. I know
Okay.
exactly who it is. Um yeah, I honestly just don't get the thrill of like, and again, I think it's good that you guys are still cool at least, but I don't really get the thrill of like, truthfully, I love my friends and I will do anything for them. Honestly, most of my friends. So I would, I would just go as far to say if someone just told me honestly, like straight up, something like, "Hey, I need you to message this guy,"
Yeah.
but I can't pay you or anything, but like, can you just do it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Like if you would have said like, "Hey, I just need you to do it." Like she is the one that offered me $50. So like now 10 years later or whatever, I'm like, "Where's my $50, bitch?" But,
You should.
you
I
know.
feel like you should message her and be like, "You got that 50?"
No, that's what I'm saying because I don't want it to be awkward because
Or you
what
should do
she
what I
told
did
me,
and say, "So you're gonna pay me for this?" Or
yeah. But what she told me it was for was different. Like she made it seem like it wasn't catfishing. Like she just wanted to lie to a guy like as if she was like cheating or some shit. Which I mean that's worse. I mean it's not worse, but it's still bad. But if she would have told me like I'm not gonna give you any money, I just need you to do this for me, I still would have did it. But now I'm kind of butthurt because where's my $50?
yeah, fuck her. That's why her name is Karen.
Right. She actually is
um,
pretty cool though.
I mean, I would say like as a person, I guess we're based. I mean, it's weird. I guess I wouldn't say we're friends because I don't think that's true. But
Yeah.
like, you know, it's good. So I feel like to close out our episode, so we just wanted to vent a little bit, guys. But I think it would be fun. We should take a best friend quiz.
Ooh, okay, okay.
And just answer questions about each other to see if we know the answers. So I'm gonna look up some, but you can look up some too.
Okay.
And then we can take turns. You ask me some questions, I can ask you some questions. Um,
Mhm.
Deal. Although, what if we find out we're not friends at all?
Oh, well, we'll see.
All right. So
I already.
I'm gonna
Oh, go
ask
ahead.
you a question about myself, and then I can answer the same question about you. So it asks, "What is your best friend's favorite song?"
Um.
So this one's hard for me because I feel like I don't really have an answer, but I will tell you if you guess a song that I'm like, ah, that's my shit.
Okay. Well, I feel like it's gonna be just a song that we have sung together that I know we both like. Um,
What song?
"Rocket"
I
by
know what
Beyonce.
you. I knew what you're gonna say already. That is true. That's honestly one of my favorite Beyonce songs.
Yeah.
So, um, I would say your favorite song, and I only say this because you've sent it to me about 70 times in the last 3 weeks. The Cozy Renaissance Tour mix.
Yeah. I mean, currently, right now, yeah, that is my favorite song.
You've been
Um.
obsessed.
Yeah. That's a hard question because it's like songs come out all the time that I'm obsessed with. So
Yeah, I mean, like if someone asked me, I would not know what to say. But you say
yeah.
an answer, I'm like, oh, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right.
Okay. Let me think of one. What is my favorite color?
Mm, I feel like your favorite color is green.
It is. It is.
Nice. What's my
Okay.
favorite color?
Um, I feel like it's red.
It is.
Yay!
I
Okay,
wasn't
okay.
sure to be honest, but I'm like, I feel like green just feels like it fits you, and your car is green. So,
Mm.
um, okay, this one's random, but whatever. Has your friend had any surgeries? I will say no.
Mm, you're wrong. I had a BBL. No kidding. But you're right. I have not had any surgeries yet, but soon come, hopefully. I would say for you, no.
Actually, I did have a surgery.
What?
I got my nose done.
Looking ass.
um,
Shut up.
no, but I actually uh what happened? I right after honestly it's right after we graduated high school, I got a hernia
Oh.
and I had
Oh,
to get
I
surgery
vaguely
for it.
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's the first time I've gone under only time I've gone under anesthesia and everything.
Oh wow,
It's
that's
pretty
scary.
crazy.
Yeah.
I know. The scariest part is that so I was so nervous the day before that I didn't sleep. So once they were done with it, and it's a quick, like very standard surgery. So I mean, I remember them telling me like it'll probably take about 30 minutes, and they said it took me 9 hours to wake up because I just was so sleepy because I didn't sleep the day before.
Oh,
But my mom was like freaking out.
yeah. Oh my
Mhm.
God, that is scary.
I was slumped.
Yeah.
Um, okay, this one's hard, and I don't know if I know it, but um, has your best friend ever won anything? Hmm. I would say, hmm. I
I
mean, I
mean,
want to
that
say
is such a
no
broad.
because, like, I don't know. I
I
don't think
mean,
like anything like notable that you're like, oh, I won this.
yeah. I mean, I've
I
won
would say
work
no.
awards that I have on my
What
wall,
is what is it?
but it's like highest productivity or like,
Oh,
shit like
not
that.
them lying.
Oh, right. Because how am I doing my cozy dance on the clock? Anyway, I feel like you have won, I don't know,
I
maybe
have.
no. What have
I
you
have.
won?
Well, one of my best accomplishments in my life, is that when I was a sophomore or junior in college, um, I did this singing competition. It was called The Voice, and I won first place. No,
Oh
I'm
my
joking.
God.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. But like, no, I did. So weirdly enough, like, so me and Melinda, we went to performing arts high school, and I always liked singing. And like, I remember you even coming to like some concerts that I had when I was in high school. But like, I was always very nervous to sing. So I really didn't get into singing into college. Like that's when I like actually like started to do it and like started to be more confident in it. And I have finally joined voice lessons. And my teacher, she thought that I was really good. Although like obviously like there were some specific things that I could work on even still. Because she is a very Broadway musical theater teacher. And pretty much before that, all the experience that I had I taught myself how to sing listening to pop and R&B and
Mhm.
stuff like that. But because she thought I had a unique sound, she entered me in this singing competition. And honestly, it was the most one of the most scary things I ever did in my life because it's so scary. Because like you walk into a room and all these people in this competition have been singing longer than you, and you can tell. Like everyone is like I mean I remember this guy, I'm like geez, like he's so good, and in my head I've never thought of myself that way, so I'm like I don't know how I'm gonna do, but
Yeah.
I was very proud of myself. So there are 3 rounds, well 2 rounds, technically three but only two. So the first round you have to sing 3 songs. You have 10 minutes to sing 3 songs. So I had my songs, I picked them out, and the judges gave you a score. There's 3 judges and you get a score 1 through 100. It's like
Okay.
100 is perfect.
Yeah.
Tell me why they gave me a 99.
OMG.
I was like, oh, and I was so shocked. I was like 99. And like, I remember talking to my teacher about it. She's like, I honestly, I've never seen someone get a score that high. And she's like, and then 1 point could have been that your shoe wasn't tied. I don't know. Like, so
Yeah.
subjective. So I was like, so proud of myself. And I think in that moment, and so I made it to the finals. I got third place, but because I lost my voice, because I really
Um,
sang the day before really
yeah.
well. Um, but had I not lost my voice, Mr. Ben, I would have beat your ass. But anyway, um, the one thing that I learned during that experience though is that like even though because I think especially in theater and acting, like it's always like you compare yourself to other people. But I think in that moment I learned that like sure I haven't been singing fucking I don't know like classical music for 10 years, but I'm really good at the things that I do well.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like how I like just jumped into that. And like again, even getting third place in a national competition with people who've been singing so long was such an accomplishment for me because again, I really didn't have that much experience. So the fact that like I was being seen as like one of the best singers in the room, it was a very proud moment for me.
Yeah, that is
I don't
really
think I
nice.
ever told anyone about that because I just didn't.
No.
But yeah, it was good.
Yeah. I do when you said concerts like in high school, I had memories of like us going to Grand Avenue Mall and like for your singing thing
No, it
or
was
Sophie's
fun.
Closet. Yeah. But
Sophie's
yeah.
Closet.
What is it called? Sophie's Choice?
Sophia's Heart.
Okay, I was
um,
close.
when is my birthday? Well,
February.
I think I asked you two questions in a row. So
Oh, that's okay. I'm still gonna answer it. It's February 7th.
correct.
When's mine? hmm Don't look on Facebook or anything.
I'm not. Your birthday is May 20.
You're
So
looking at your calendar.
I'm not. I'm literally not. I mean, do you want to see me? I'm not. I'm literally.
Oh, oh,
Um, but I always get so. I will say I always get your birthday confused, either 24, 26, or 28, because I don't know why, but those dates just all mix in my head.
yeah.
But I'm gonna say May 24th.
It is May 24th. Gemini
Okay.
gang.
I was gonna say 26.
That's Misha's.
um, but yeah, all those dates just get mixed in my head. I don't know why. Literally, like every time I'm like, wait, what day is Melinda's birthday?
Okay. That's fine. I'll remember that next year. Um, what is my favorite TV show?
Hmm. I'm trying to think. I feel like it's something stupid.
I have a couple of favorite TV shows, so
um, I feel like it's like Parks and Rec.
I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. I haven't watched Parks and Rec in a while, but there was a time I was obsessed with it, and it is a good show.
What is
So,
your actual favorite?
um, probably because I'm rewatching it with RJ right now. Like Game of Thrones is so fucking good to me. I have no idea why.
I've
So
never gotten
probably
into
that.
it.
You never got into Game of Thrones?
Mm-mm.
It
I
is
watched episode one
very
and I'm like,
slow.
nah, I can't do slow because
Yeah.
I'm a fast paced person.
I don't know. I just like medieval stuff like that.
Hmm.
I don't know.
That makes sense. What is my favorite TV show?
Oh, I feel like it's a singing competition or something. Or a reality show. Is it Big Brother?
No.
America's Next Top Model?
Good show, but no. I'm like
Grey's Anatomy?
I do enjoy good Grey's Anatomy, but I don't know if it's my favorite. I think if I had to choose a favorite show, it would be How to Get Away with Murder.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
It's my shit. It's hands down one of the
Have
best
you
shows.
finished that show?
Yes, I have. I finished it live. I
Wow.
um, but also honorable mention, The Handmaid's Tale.
I
Mm,
haven't watched that.
it's good shit.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Um, um, okay, let's do two more questions each.
Okay.
Um, did I did I ask you what your favorite show was, or did you ask me?
I asked you.
Okay. Um, what is one thing I do not like about myself? Yeah.
Um, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know. That's a hard one. What don't you like about
Uh,
yourself?
It is a hard one because I love everything about me. I think probably the one thing that I've been working on is just that um sometimes I let me like, and I do feel like naturally I'm a nice person. So sometimes I let that cloud how I react to things.
Yeah.
And I want to be better at just being a little more cutthroat, a little more raw, you know. I don't,
Yeah.
because one thing my therapist said to me that I've taken into account, because a lot of times if I had conflict with someone, one thing that I will always do is like, it's just better not to say it.
Yeah.
Like it will figure it out on his own. And my therapist was like, well, that's a good method, but do you realize that like just because you don't say it doesn't mean the conflict's not happening?
Yeah.
It's just what you're doing is just keeping the conflict just between you and you, when it really should be between you and Melly, because that's the person you have conflict with. And she's like,
Yeah.
it's not really doing you any favors by keeping it in. And I never really thought about it that way, but it's true. Like if I don't say things bother me, if I don't say I'm annoyed with something, and all I'm doing is just kind of bottling things up, and I just been trying to just, like let things out. Even again, like less worried about if I come off as mean or rude or whatever. I'm like, I'm just gonna say how I feel, take it or leave it, and that's that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I apologize too much. I'm gonna stop apologizing.
That is true. I do that too. Like even if I do feel like I'm confronting somebody about something like that's been held in for a while, I always feel bad for some reason. But yeah, I need to, and that's bad too, because when you hold stuff in and like when you finally snap, it can get real bad.
Hmm. Yeah, it just doesn't. Again, it doesn't get better. So,
Yeah.
okay. What about you?
Um, I love myself entirely. So I don't know. I guess I would say
That you're a lying ass bitch. Oh,
no, that I'm shy. I'm shy at first. Like I wish I was more like you ever
you
like
can't.
meet new people and like you're in a setting or whatever and you're like, oh, I wish I would have did this more. Like I wish I would have like talked more or something.
Yeah, no, all the
But
time.
yeah, so I guess just self-doubt. I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, last question. Although I think I asked you that one, so you asked. I can't
Oh, oh,
remember.
oh. Okay, okay, let me
The
think.
last question.
Do you think you can beat my ass?
Do I think I can beat your ass? No, I know I can beat your ass.
Oh,
And I
okay.
have done it before, so
Okay.
that's just.
You have jumped me with other people. Correct. One on
Mm,
one. No.
do you think you can beat my ass? All right, and that's
Um,
all the time we have today.
yeah. Okay.
um, well, thank you guys for listening. I feel like this is a little different format than we've done, but it's kind of fun
Yeah,
to just kind
that's
of do
true.
what we want because it's your typical podcast. And
Right.
when we say your, it's kind of misleading because it says your typical podcast, but really
It's
it's
our
ours.
yeah. But it's like when people say what podcast you listen to, you'd be like your typical podcast.
Hmm.
So
Exactly, exactly. Well,
come
as
on.
always, thank you for tuning in, and um, you guys should give
Listening
us
to us
credit.
vent.
Yeah, listening to us vent. Honestly, like one of my goals is just to give you guys the real. Like this is not the real, like the TV show, but it's the real. Like we're just gonna be 100%. It's our podcast, and we're gonna talk about what we want to. So
Right. Minus changing the names. But yeah.
yeah, mine is changing the names, and maybe once or twice we'll let things slip. But also, to be honest, I only don't say names just to be nice. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all hints on who it is. So it's not gonna be a secret.
So y'all can Google and search and find the people we're talking about.
Hmm. Like I said, Sarah from Ragtime, the
Oh my god.
understudy. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Kimacho
Oh my
or
gosh.
Kamachi.
Shut up.
I'm gonna do that every time now.
We're gonna get sued.